welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be starting off this holiday season with some dramatic, sparkly and smoky makeup. Like I always say, I don't have a perfect skin, so this is definitely going to be perfect for people with a perfect skin, or if you don't have a perfect skin, I've got you because we are in the same boat. I'm going to show you guys how to achieve a full coverage matte flawless makeup look. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're starting with a clean face, and I literally just did my skincare routine before turning on my camera. So we're going to quickly do my brows and to mattify my brows because I tend to get oily on my brow area. So, and it's so annoying, especially when you're done with your makeup and then you have kind of oil, you know, all around your brows. It's so annoying. So what I do to stop that is to go ahead and use a translucent powder. This one is the E.Y.E.S loose face powder. It's just perfect. You want to use a translucent powder and just dab around your brows. This will help get rid of any oil from your brows and also helps a lot with keeping the pencil steady when you're applying your brow products. To fill in my brows, I'm going to be using the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso, and I absolutely love this brow pencil. It comes with two sides. One is a spoolie, and then the other has the brow content. So first thing I love to do is to go ahead and brush up my brows. Like you guys have seen me do my brows in different videos, so we're just going to run through this quickly. Okay, this is looking all good, and I haven't even cleaned it up with a concealer. So now it's time to clean up my brows, and I'm going to be using the Covergirl Full Spectrum palette. This is their kind of concealer palette, and I like to use these two shades right here. So for today's eye look, I'm going to be using this new Too Faced holiday collection. Look how the inside is, guys. Like, this is so cute. So this theme is kind of the gingerbread man. Then inside I have two of their gingerbread palettes, the extra spicy and then the spicy, and it comes with two gorgeous liquid lipsticks, and this is, I think, the body shimmer. Inside here I have this gorgeous lipstick, guys. I think this is the lip we're going to be wearing for today's videos. I have this cute bronzer. Like, I can't wait to play with this bronzer. And yeah, I just got this Damn Girl mascara. So it comes with their two best-selling mascaras, which is the Better Than Sex and the Damn Girl mascara. I'm going to be using these two gorgeous palettes right here, and they come with a beautiful flush of colors, guys. Very nice pop of colors and also some neutral shades. So I'm going to be using these two palettes today. I'm thinking for my transitional shade, I'm going to be using this shade right here from the Gingerbread Spice palette, and this one is called Spice is Nice. The brushes I'm going to be using today is, of course, from Beauty Crush Cosmetics. You guys already know these are my favorite brush brands, and I'm going to be using the Pink collection, and this one is their Pro Large Tapered Blender. A lot of people shy away from black eyeshadows because it can be really intimidating. Like, the application, the blending is always tedious, but if you go ahead and start from kind of your lightest color and then build down, you will notice it's kind of a piece of cake. So I'm going in with that shade I told you guys, and I will use this brush right here. As you all can see, like, look at this. The bristles of this brush, guys, is huge, right? This is just perfect because I'm gonna put it right on my crease and then begin to blend. I like using kind of an orangey yellow shade, you know, whenever I'm going for a dramatic look, because it just helps give it that very nice kind of radiant or gradient effect. I just keep building up the color. It all depends on how bold or how pigmented you want the color to be. If you want a flush of color, you probably just apply a little, but I really want this color to stand out in this look. So as you all can see, I'm really packing it on. Going into the extra spicy palette, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this kind of dark brown shade right here. I will begin applying it under the transitional shade we just applied. I'm going to start right from the outer corners of my eyes. Like, oh my gosh, this shade is so pigmented. Look at that. And this one is called Cookie Curl. So I'm using kind of a tapered brush. This one is the Beauty Crush tapered blending brush, the green set. Like, if you want to create kind of a smoky eye, you need a tapered blending brush for your crease, because you don't want to use anything, especially when you're working with a very bold and dramatic color. You want your kind of the color to be tapered, you know. You just want to apply it on the specific place you need it. You don't want to go overboard. Like, if I use this large blending brush to apply this color, guys, like, you will notice that it's going to get all over my eyelid. That is why I decided to switch over to more like a tapered brush, and then see how you can see I'm just gradually working in the color. Okay, so for the drama of the day, I'm going to be using this black eyeshadow from my Blackup Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. This is kind of the blackest, like the darkest black eyeshadow I have. This is a very nice kind of long tapered brush, so I'm going to just use it and begin packing the shadow right on my lid. I like to just apply my black eyeshadow right on my mobile lid area and then go ahead and blend. Like, whenever I extend the black shadow all the way to my crease, it just gives me kind of a draconic effect, you know, when I'm all done. So I just want this black eyeshadow to be rested right on my mobile lid area. Okay, so I'm still going to go in with the tapered blending brush, the green one, and I'll pick up that same brown shadow we used from the extra spicy palette, this one right here, and I will just kind of, I'm going to take my time and just try to use it and blend out the kind of parameters of the black eyeshadow. So you all can see, I'm just going to place it right here and then just gradually start blending it out. I'm still going to go over with the blending brush and just run it across my crease. Like, you want this to be kind of the brush you keep for making sure the whole colors blend. So I'm going to be using my E.Y.E.S stackable glitter, and this one is called the Black Crystal and Emerald Face and Body Glitter. I'm just going to line my waterline with LA Girl Perfect Precision eyeliner, and this is in the shade black. I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm using the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. For lashes, I'm going to be using Allurebyav, and this one is in the style Markle, and it's a very nice kind of less dramatic eye. Like, since the eye is already dramatic, I don't want it to be too dramatic. Now on to my favorite part. So the very first thing I'm going to go ahead and apply will be a face primer. This is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I think it's been so long I used it, so the thing just dried up on the nozzle. I'm just going to apply it right at the back of my palm, and I'm going to be using the Beauty Crush multi-purpose foundation brush, and it looks like this. It's very tapered, and some people actually use this to apply their all over face powder. People that don't have a problem with their skin, guys. So I'm going to just use this brush, pick up the primer and distribute it all over my face. And like I was saying, this primer actually also acts as a color corrector, because as you all can see, it has kind of a peach undertone to it, so it helps a lot with color correcting. And this brush comes with the Beauty Crush All Over Face Perfection collection. Like, they launched, I think, 4 different collections, guys. The face, the eye, the contour and highlight brushes. But they still have, you know, sale going on for the holiday season. So if you want to check them out, the link will be in my description box. We're not done mattifying this face, guys. I'm still going to go in with a translucent powder, and this one is the Espon loose powder. I'm going to go in with this gorgeous blender from Beauty Crush Cosmetics, and I'll pick up some translucent powder and then go ahead and apply it on all the areas where I would normally produce oil. Sometimes I feel like just using primers doesn't really kind of do the whole job, so I like to just add a little powder to my face, and this will help mattify it and get rid of any oil. I love to use a dark brown concealer to apply on all the areas where I have dark spots and blemishes, and this just helps hide all my imperfections once I go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm going to go in then and apply my foundation, and for foundation I love mixing these two foundations, the Hudabeauty Faux Filter in Cinnamon and my LA Girl Pro Matte in Nutmeg. This is a little too light and this is a little too dark, so when I go ahead and mix them, and also they are 100% matte foundation. So you guys, I absolutely love my matte foundations a lot, so I'm gonna be using like 2 pumps of this and 1 pump of this. And also with this concealer, if you want to blend it out before your foundation, you can, but I always just spot it on my spots and just then use my foundation to blend them out. And you guys, whenever I'm blending my foundation, I like to use a stippling motion because of the fact I don't have a perfect skin, so I need as much coverage as possible. So as you all can see, I'm just like literally bouncing the brush all over my face. This is the only time I wish I don't do my brows before foundation, because I end up just erasing all my brows. So for concealer, I'm going to be using, of course, my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Cool Tan. And to contour, I'm going to be using Blackup Stick Foundation in the shade Sweat Mocha. I absolutely love these two products right here to use as my contour and my highlight. Then the contour, I'm just going to apply it right on the hollows of my cheek, and I'm just going to place it right here, and this will just help to bring in kind of dimension and definition to my face. I'm going to first go ahead and blend out my contour, and I'm using these two brushes right here. This is the Beauty Crush Pro Flat Contour, and this one is the Large Blender Contour. To blend out the highlight, I'm going to be using the same sponge we used to apply our powder under the eye. I say under the eye, on the face. Okay, so to set my highlight, I'm going to be using this same Espon loose powder. I just started falling back in love with this powder, so I'm just going to use it to set all the areas where I applied the highlight. I'm going to go ahead and set my whole entire face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest, and I'm going to be using this huge Beauty Crush face powder brush. So going back to the eyes, I'm going to use this brown eyeshadow we used earlier on the crease, and I will just use it to smoke my under lash line. This is such a gorgeous rich bronzer, guys. It's so cute. I'm going to be using the Duo Essential Contour Brush. I'm just going to pick up the bronzer. So I'm going to go ahead and apply blush, and this is the MAC Love Thin. I'm going to line my lips with NYX Brown Lip Liner. I'm going to be using this Too Faced Ginger Man lipstick. And yeah, you guys, I believe that is all there is to this makeup look. Like, I wanted something really dramatic, sparkly and smoky, and also I decided to pair it with this gorgeous kind of neutral, I wouldn't say orange, like pumpkin, you know, looking lip. And yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and of course I'm going to have more holiday makeup looks coming your way, so definitely stay tuned. Please don't forget to hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and till my next video I will see you all very soon. Bye.